Hi there, my name is Nethergame, and today we're playing Factorio. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. So, I may have gone a little overboard, rearranging things. I was gonna just move that little chunk of stuff over to the right. I wanted to get this sort of laid out in a little bit more of a meaningful way here. So we can kind of see what's going on. Because like, as I was going, like, you know, as I was like, okay, I'm going to shift this over, and, you know, and it was mainly just so that these things could line up here and stuff. I started realizing that, in order to even take a train around this loop wouldn't have worked with anything else that existed. So I just thought, okay, let me just take all the time, and it probably took me a couple of hours. Let me just take the time to clear out all the stuff, all the train stuff that I'd already put down, and relay out the more or less what I already had. It's a little less than I already had. So in some ways we've moved back a little bit, but this I think it's a little bit more it's a little more clear. I decided to put this little baseball in the middle. I don't know if this is going to make any difference. Because, like, I don't know at what point is the train going to be, like, here and then decide it needs to turn around? Like, I'm pretty sure trains decide their route before they leave the station, right? So, like, what's the point, I guess, if you need to... I don't know. Because, like, they're always going to be beyond one of these, right? So, like, say this train wants to go up to this station. Under no circumstances is it going to go over here, right? It's just going to turn around here. So when would a train decide that it needs to use this loop? I assume never. So this is probably completely pointless. But I just thought it might be helpful, and once I did it, I thought it looked very cool, so I might keep it. I might not, just because it's probably just going to be a signaling nightmare, or not a signaling nightmare, but, you know, just more signaling to do. And probably completely irrelevant. But anyway, I now have enough track sort of planned out, and I've put some of the actual track, more or less what we had before, down, so that it is it is more or less what we need it to be for what we were going to do. And now I just sort of have this little temporary thing kicking here, just because I was, you know, had to move some of these chests around, and lots of things were sitting in those chests. So this is kind of just a, you know, I've got a whole bunch of iron plates here and stuff. So this is just kind of trying to clear out what I had gear wise. So that I'm going to delete all of this in a hot minute here once that clears out. And found this nice little 4 to 6 little balancer thing. Online, which I thought I would try to implement, and it seems to be working pretty well. So we might use that, because this is pretty common for me to go to from 4 to 6 here. So the way that I sort of design stuff, I usually end up with some multiple of 2 or 4 or something belts out from my setups. So yeah. So anyway, this is more or less the same in function. It's just I went ahead and spread things out a little bit more to make sure that every station could have this kind of space and layout, and we don't have any more of those, you know, bananas stations that don't connect to anything correctly. So now everything connects correctly. That's tough to say. And now I think we can actually start setting this up to get gears from here to up here to our... Oh no, gears aren't going to come up here. More iron plates are going to come up here. So let's get that kicked off. And then... So I'm thinking... So I've already set it up like this, so I guess we're going to keep it like this. Outer is in. Inner is out. Oh dear. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So the stuff, yeah, I think that's how I had it before, right? Yeah, because we had to cross out from in here. So this is going to get a station stop right there. And so is this, although I don't think that matters so much right this second. it'll be a second before we're getting the steel back out, but let's just say that's where that's going to be. And then yeah, we're just going to do the usual thing. And now everything is one directional. So I'm not going to be doing bidirectional trains. I'm just going to do 1 and 3, 1 3s. So that's that. Okay, so now I need a 6 to 4 balancer. It won't matter right now. So we'll start spitting this stuff out to go. Go ahead and just do something like this. Well, yeah, I know. You can build it on top of one. Like so. Sure, and then I'll just... Hello? Oh, I went the wrong way with these belts. Oh, actually I need 4. Cool. Okay. Anyway. Like that, and then... Yeah, it won't. Right now it's fine. We'll balance this properly once we're getting slightly higher volumes, but for now I think this is perfectly acceptable. I don't need coal. I do need coal. Okay. Let me see. Did I get... I didn't, did I? I need this. Ah, beans. Okay. So that sort of throws a wrench in things too. Hopefully not one that's going to be really disastrous. But no, I think what I'll do is for now, before I get electric furnaces, certainly. But we might have to do this for various things where we're treating certain inputs with certain things, maybe? Might have to figure that out. But anyway, let's just assume this is going to be coal. And we will force that on various inputs, possibly. We'll see. So, we might have to redo this a little bit then. But that's fine. So, this is going to be coal. This is going to be iron. I mean, the easiest thing to do, of course, is this. And there we have an iron, but that obviously... Whew, boy. I could do something real funky here. I don't think I'm gonna like it though. Cause like this isn't gonna work. But what if we split some or combine some stuff so that we have fewer, obviously. And then okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through like that. Oh, dang it. I mean, obviously, these things are gonna need to go to these places eventually, but... Alright, yeah, I don't hate it. Oh, that was nice. I didn't know it could do that. Cool. Okay, so that's that, and then we will maybe just split this guy. I don't need to go down. What am I thinking? Okay, that can go there. Okay, it's very sloppy. It's very terrible. We will fix it. I know. But for now, let's go ahead and get these guys. We'll go ahead and get some inserters. We'll get some power. And then we'll have to figure out how to get all of those things to the places they need to go. That was a mistake. Cool. All right. So this is gonna go up like this. This is gonna go like this. This is gonna get split here. Oops. Oh my gosh. Why does it let me do that? I don't know. I don't know one. I can't think of one scenario in which I would want. Or I would want a belt to replace a splitter, but it probably happens. There's probably some people very grateful that it does that, but like I get why you would want belts to replace belts. That's pretty great. Okay, so we've got that, and then that can be there, that can be there. Cool. All right, that's power to that guy. So let me see what, let's just start sending a train there and see if it can happen. So we've got this guy here, and he's more or less ready to go, except he doesn't have coal. So I'm gonna also send some coal. So I'm gonna split this a little bit more aggressively. There. And then we'll do that. And send that way. I'll basically take the top two belts, turn it into 4. That might actually be a little aggressive. Oh, we actually caused the train to go. Cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is this. Yes, and we'll send that along, and then this will split. So that can become 2 belts. And then, but before that, I'm gonna go ahead and split the second belt and send that up. Right. So we'll send that there, and then this will go like that. Cool. Okay. So these are the top 2 belts split in half, and then what we'll do is just send this to get split again. So it just becomes 4 belts worth. Okay. So almost out of belts. Never thought it could happen to us. I'm just gonna gonna send this along the side of this one. Well, I was going to send it along the side of that, except now I'm out of belts. So let's head back to the base. Cars are up here somewhere. And then get that coal belted up so that we can send a train up to the steel factory, finally. And we'll see how that works out. We'll see how the track design works. See how everything goes. It should work correctly, I think. But, you know me. I only tangentially know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. So, belts are up here. $800 is... Oh, boy. You know what we don't need? Certainly don't need this much coal on our hands. Cool. Okay, no more coal. Let me go. It doesn't matter. So much we could do, so much we need to do, so much that has to get done. But one step at a time. One step at a time, and that step is get iron plates and coal up to the steel factories. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna grab this exact same thing because it seems to be working pretty well. Shout out to whoever made it. I don't remember. I apologize. Okay. Wasn't me, that's for sure. I'm not smart enough to figure out those big old balancers. Those confuse me. They're cool though. They look great. Especially when they're all like lined up next to each other like this. Really makes the factory look like intense and deliberate. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Oh, I have no undergrounders. Not cool, guy. Yeah, sweet. And then this goes like this. Wonder if I'll ever have this memorized. I doubt it. Oh, no. Okay. Get belts or boxes. Get those. Okay, cool. I suppose there's a way to filter? Am I wrong? Can I filter? Could I like filter like half the car to be coal? Whatever. This is fine for now, I think. We've got some coal. So let's say our good old friend here, Locomotive, is going to go from retired Navy vet, amazing, over to Patrick Kelly. So first stop is Patrick Kelly, Nazazu. Important information. And we are going to empty out. No other conditions for Patrick Kelly currently. And then we are going to come back to retired Navy vet, and we are going to wait for full cargo, or we'll just go with time passed for now, and we'll say maybe 45 seconds. And make sure I am not currently standing in front of the train, and I will say automatic. All right, there she goes. So she's got a little bit of coal. A little bit of, oh, I don't have anything there? Beans. Thought I put a little radar dish down there so I could mess with my stations. Wow, that was so fast and clearly worked. I blinked and I missed it. But there we go. Look at that. I mean, just by nature of the fact that they are next to the correct cars, it functioned, of course. But, okay, cool. So, just need a little bit of boop. And there we go. It is a thing that's happening. Oh, you need power? You don't have power? Ow. All right, I think what I'll do actually then is not have you guys there, but instead have you there. There we go. It'll light up just as well. Oh, it's almost like these aren't getting as much stuff. Weird. I wonder why. All right, we're getting steel. It's happening. It's working. It's doing stuff. It's stealing. And then this guy's doing its thing. Actually, you know what? I think what I'll do now is say, once you're done at retired Navy vet, let's actually wait a little longer. More like 60 seconds. Go to Necrogami instead and empty your cargo. So for now, all we're doing is basically just bringing iron plates to both Necrogami and Patrick Kelly, and then head back to retired Navy vet and do the same thing. Full cargo, or for 60 seconds. And I guess I could set that for each one, right? So like maybe here it's actually only 40 seconds because maybe we don't need as much iron coming to the steel foundry as much as we do for the gears, maybe? I don't know. I'm not saying that is true, but we can set that up and we'll see how that goes. Oh, except we don't want to go to, what is it? Necrogami. We don't want to go to Necrogami. That's the input. Or no. Oh, no. It is the output, I think. Nope, I messed it up. I immediately messed it up. But I messed it up here. Not anywhere else. This is wrong. I need to do this. This station should be down here. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Let's just grab this so I don't have to rebuild any of that. And we'll put it right there. Actually, we won't have that here. Cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let this stuff do its thing. And I'm going to go ahead and just cheese this for a minute or two while we figure out where steel is going to go. So for now, I'm just going to do our usual, but we'll do it on both sides. Little box kind of situation. Cool. Oh, tragic. Okay, cool. And then this guy can be, we'll say like 4. That's how much steel we might want to grab at some point. Oh, beans. Okay. You know what? Never mind. No, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. I want this, never mind, and I want it to go to, or I guess, Patrick Kelly until empty. No, actually, you know what? Never mind. Go to retired Navy vet now, and don't do anything else. I want these to empty out so that I can fix this debacle. So I don't want it coming back. I suppose I could tell it to just do its thing. Wait for full cargo, or 40 seconds, or 60 seconds. Yeah, we'll have it go. Oh, I don't even have a station there. And then, now, never mind. No point in making him do anything. In fact, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, lovely. So I need a station down here, first of all. We need to have a station where our iron plate is gonna come in for the purposes of gear making. And then we also need to finish the station of Benjamin Schellenberg so we can send the stuff. But for now, let's get rid of all this, because this was all temporary, just to get rid of all the extra gears that I had picked up when disassembling that whole thing. So this no longer needs to exist. In any of this kind of shenanigans. Too many shenanigans. That can exist like that. And then these guys can't deconstruct, can they? Oh my gosh, they can. Whoa, I didn't know that. How cool. That uses a lot of drones for something I could just do myself. But boy, it's a lot less annoying. So, yeah, all right, it's not too bad. I just don't have very many left. Able to get through that. Let's just get them to do whatever they can. Go. It's that. Oh. And then I guess while I'm here, I can just go ahead and get it to do that while I'm doing it. And if we end up with any, we end up with some. I didn't know they could deconstruct. I thought that had to be a different bot. I should have tried ages ago. Okay. So this is a disaster. No, it's not a disaster. That's right. Ah, no! Oh, God. Well, those are built now. Didn't really need them to be, but in fact, I'll bring these. I'll take these down. Oh wait, those didn't get built. That's one of the drawbacks with drones. I would imagine probably not the only one that has happened to. Okay, so this is correct. This is the input that's going to send gears on their way. This is going to bring iron plates out so that we can be making gears. And we will keep it on this car only for now. Just because, like, we'll be dealing with coal and stuff. Yeah, we could have separate trains, maybe. Specifically designed to only, you know, like maybe only there's a gear train, right? And it goes and gets plates in all three cars and then brings them over. And then there's the steel train that gets iron and coal and takes it where it needs to go. So maybe, but for now, I think we're just gonna go ahead and utilize the first car for that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we'll figure that out in a second. Why do I feel like something is wrong? Oh, I guess just because this was a lower density. Of iron. I suppose. It just went through it faster. I guess. I don't know. I mean, you'd think these would be working more often, but I guess fewer irons, fewer iron. So we'll let this burn through. We're gonna have to we'll balance this properly. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it for this episode. I'm pretty happy with how this is getting set up now. So I think we're actually good. I nudged it, and boy, did I nudge it. So everything's nudged. We're gonna get some trains. We're gonna get some stations. I think things are gonna hopefully start ramping up. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again, and I hope you have an incredible day. Okay, bye.
Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.